the halfway line from Denis Suarez, and he stays forward as his teammates pass the ball around on the right flank. Iniesta. Oh, wonderful ball through from Iniesta. Luis Suarez takes a quick look up to discover if he was offside or not when ᴍᴜʟᴏ dived at his feet, grabs the ball, and Luis Suarez appears to have done a little bit of damage to his back. Took that look up, goalkeeper went to claim the ball, held on to it, but it's just a jarring step from Suarez. His left smarting as a result. Suarez just trying to stretch it out. There's just a pang of pain in the immediate aftermath. What was a good one-on-one played, set up by Andres Iniesta inside his own half. Digne. Rakitic. That's intercepted on the left-hand side. It will be kept in. As a counter-attack is started, Barca do have bodies in the box. That's neatly worked around as it was chested down by Rakitic. Iniesta with the pass back. Barca just bringing the ball under their control. Other Barca players were not happy with that loss against Levante this past weekend, missing out on a chance to go unbeaten for an entire season in the penultimate game of the campaign. There's a way through here until Yerry Mina slaps the ball out, side-footing it clear before a shot could be set up outside the 6-yard box. In again to the 6-yard box, and it hits the post. Played back across, nobody can find a finish for the Sundowns. First real bit of danger from the home side. The follow-up cross in is headed clear. And that's a good interception by Lucas Digne. Barca will slow things down. Nutmeg there from Rakitic, he's fouled. We have a free kick for Barca, which gives us a good opportunity to have a look. Not just at the foul committed by ᴍᴜʟᴏ, but the chance which went off the crossbar. Looks like ter Stegen got a fingertip to it. Keeping it at 2-0 for Barca for the moment. Semedo hasn't been shy about getting forward down the right-hand side so far. Left some space behind him at times. Barca have had so much of the ball. Mina. He was threatening a pass back to ter Stegen. He eventually plays one, which is gathered by the German keeper. Didn't look too perturbed by the pressure put on him by ďAř, but he has lost the ball. Back into the Sundowns half as we're about to hit half an hour played. ģeōnsa. Played into space by Zwane. It's rolled through past Semedo. A shot could be set up instead of the ball pulled across. Digne gets there before ģeōnsa. Off a low cross inside. ter Stegen looked to have it covered. Had the Frenchman not got to the ball first. ter Stegen was ready to close down the threat. That's played forward by Iniesta. Suarez gathers, stumbles over the ball, tries to play it inside from the ground, and it's tapped through. Opportunity here for a second goal to be scored by Dembélé. Cleared off the line. Barca have a corner, their first of the game. It was a move that just went on, and Dembélé lobbing the ball over the goalkeeper, who dived at his feet. It's the captain who manages to slice it off the line. Half an hour in, Barca have their first corner. Denis Suarez is going to take. Right foot of delivery. It's low, it's come back out. Swung over by Luis Suarez. It's allowed to bounce. No way down the right flank for Mamelodi Sundowns. Then back into the home side's half. ģeōnsa. Sundowns just edging back as Barca creep forward off the ball. They've won possession back now, and of course they have plenty of bodies forward. To the right. Mina. Barca keeping possession. Mina rolls it to Rakitic. Dribble by Dembélé. Couldn't quite find Aleñá as it was ever so slightly overhit down the right channel. Semedo is down the right-hand side. He's going to make his way into the box from the right. Pulled it over to the penalty spot. Nobody there to meet it, though, for Barca. Denis Suarez, the closest player to it, but a couple of paces off. Played on to the left. Tau prevents it from going out for a goal kick. A long-range shot is tipped over by ter Stegen. It's Kakana from distance. Well, ter Stegen has been more than just a mere spectator. He's had a couple of saves to make. He got the fingertips of both hands to the long-range delivery. Was floated back over from the corner, hit on the volley. Busquets with the block. Three saves have been made by ter Stegen. Just the one save by ᴠᴟᴟ, but he has been beaten twice. His save, that block from Luis Suarez on the first opportunity for the Uruguayan. Here's another opportunity, perhaps, as Suarez tries to get round the defender. He does so, but plays the ball too close to ᴠᴟᴟ as he went inside from the right. Four chances on goal for Barca so far in this contest. They've been fairly clinical in their finishing. Dembele almost finding the net twice. Right, on one occasion, but the ball cleared off the line by the defender. That one slightly overhit. A ball played over the top for ΒΗλακάζι. Just a shoe size away from controlling and possibly going one-on-one again with ter Stegen. Mina will gather this up. Play to Digne. Barca play their way out of trouble. Rakitic with a gorgeous pass to Suarez. He's got options to the right, options to the left. He slightly overhits an intended pass to Luis Suarez. The attack breaks down, the ball going out of play on the near touchline. Gonza. A foul is given. And the home side have a free kick. It was Mina with a foul. Less than 10 minutes to go before the end of the second half. Manchester down. And the offside flag raised. And perhaps incorrectly. It did look as if Mamelodi Sundowns player was in an onside position. Around the back of the defence, Jeremina squares up. It's Rakitic who takes it away. Takes a brief look over his shoulder just to make sure that there weren't attackers coming on, and when he found out there were two, played the short ball away. Back at pace to ᴠᴟᴟ. Rakitic. Scooped up on the right. There's a run Down the right channel from Dembele, plays it across, and it's headed against the post by Suarez. Denis Suarez getting a powerful nod on that. He's back on the ball, pokes it into the box. It was delivered away before it could reach Andres Iniesta. Another close call as Barca go in search of goal number 3. It was clipped across. And Suarez, a powerful header towards goal. Unfortunately for him, against the post. A terrific atmosphere here for the first visit from Barca to South Africa. We're just waiting for play to resume. We've got around about 5 minutes to go in the first half. Back with Ter Stegen and Lucas Digne. We've hit the 40-minute mark. 2 goals from Dembele and Suarez have put Barca in front. This game that's not quite a post-season friendly. It is just one game away from the end of the La Liga campaign. Chested down by Yeremina. Iniesta has it in the centre circle, gets a quick pass back. It's with Denis Suarez. It's played through. A pacey ball onto the right channel. Squared back, and a powerful shot is hit into the side netting. Mamelodi Sundowns still looking for a goal. They've had some chances as well. A right-footed hit from just inside the box, smashing into the side netting. It's a pacey ball played through. It's going to be gathered up by Onyango. Here on the far side by Busquets. Pass through is intercepted. The Sundowns will try and power their way through. Gathered up by Semedo with a pass back to Ter Stegen, who nonchalantly lifts it up to Busquets. Scooped into the middle. It's just too high for Luis Suarez to claim. The goalkeeper rushed past the penalty spot. ᴑᴟᴇ grabbing that one as it hit the ground. We're rapidly approaching half-time, just around about a minute to go. This man was caught in the face again. We've seen chances galore for both sides. And we've seen 2 goals for Barca. Dembele getting the first. The second scored by Luis Suarez. Barca press high for the final few seconds. Sundowns are in possession, and we're going to have 2 minutes of stoppage time added on at the end of the first period. Luis Suarez waits in the middle. Denis Suarez on the ball, cuts inside, lines up a shot and sends it over the crossbar. He ducked inside, was just inside the area, or outside the area rather. Right-footed shot from him. We've taken a couple of defenders out of the equation. That's out on the near side. Sundowns looking to get back into the contest. They have chances. That Ter Stegen has proven to be a match for just about everything thrown his way. Besides that, we've seen shots into the side netting, shots wide. And balls into the box that have not been met by opposition players. That ball is out. And the referee's assistant tumbles over. In the wrong place at the wrong time, because ģeremeina just ran into our matchday official on the near side. Fifth corner for Mamelodi Sundowns. This one will be taken by Tau. It's played low, delivered clear by Digne just about. A long-range shot could be set up here, and it is, but it's delivered over the top in the final kick of the first half. We go into half-time with the score, Mamelodi Sundowns 0, Football Club Barcelona 2. Back with the second half in around about quarter of an hour.
children's fund and to the Nelson Mandela Foundation.
Nelson Mandela Centenary.
Where the chicks?
The centenary.
of former President Dr. Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela. This is a check for 5 million rands from the 괍ᴜʟᴏ Foundation. Thank you so much. Joining them is Pau Villanova, member of the Board of Directors of Barcelona FC, and Oscar Grau, CEO of FC Barcelona. Now we've got the gift of...
Next up is Nelson Mandela Children's Funds. Joining them is ᴍᴜᴟᴇʟᴏᴅɪ from Maliga.
Next up is a presentation to the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund, represented by Mrs. Bongim Kabela, the CEO of Nelson Mandela. This is another humble donation to the tune of 5 million rands from the 괍ᴜʟᴏ Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, walking to the field now, we've got our dignitaries, the acting President of the Republic of South Africa, Dr. Khadebe, Ralintat, ladies and gentlemen, and now the President of Mamelodi Sundowns, Dr. Patrice Motsepe.
Hola South Africa, hola. Hola South Africa, hola. Today we want to pay our respect on behalf of all of us in South African football. Today, we are honoring Nelson Mandela, who is the father of South Africa. Hola Nelson Mandela, hola. Hola Nelson Mandela, hola. But we also want to honor the father of South African football. The man who has contributed to South African football more than any other individual. He has made unique contributions. He has made exceptional contributions. So today, on behalf of all of us, the Motsepe Foundation is honored to express our gratitude to Kaiser Motaung. Hola Kaiser Motaung, hola! Hola Kaiser Motaung, hola! So we are now going to hand over a small token to the father of South African football, and to say we are so thankful to you. We don't have words to express our gratitude. Re leboga ha rena mantswe, re leboga kudu. Here's a small token to Kaiser Motaung. Hola Kaiser Motaung, hola! Can we clap hands for Kaiser Motaung? Please clap hands for Kaiser Motaung. Can we clap hands for Kaiser Motaung? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Siyabonga, ra leboga.
Thank you so much, Motsepe Foundation, for acknowledging the right people, our legends, visionaries in our lifetime.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very much humbled by this kind gesture from the Motsepe Foundation and the Mandela Foundation to recognize the little bit that I've contributed in football over the years. My life has always been football and nothing else. I wish to thank the Motsepe Foundation and the Mandela Foundation for their kind gesture. I thank you very much.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. The formalities are not over. And now, we are placing ourselves for a half of the second half. Are you ready? At this present moment, it's still Barcelona 2, Mamelodi Sundowns 0. So, on behalf of the Motsepe Foundation, we would like to thank each and every one of you for making it here today on this momentous, glorious, historic occasion. The Nelson Mandela Centenary Challenge 2018 edition.
We are back at the FNB Stadium in Soccer City, Johannesburg, South Africa, where Mamelodi Sundowns welcome Barcelona today. Football Club Barcelona 2-0 to the good, courtesy of goals from Ousmane Dembele and Luis Suarez. Those goals coming within the opening 20 minutes. Wholesale changes for Ernesto Valverde's side for the second half. A complete switch in personnel. That means we have Cillessen in goal, Piqué, Coutinho, Paulinho, Alcácer, Jordi Alba, Sergio Roberto, André Gomes, Aleix Vidal, Ruiz de Galarreta and Cuenca. We might see a late appearance perhaps from Leo Messi, one of the only subs not used so far. Here is Gerard Piqué, another player who has fond memories of South Africa from the 2010 World Cup. It's an early ball played into the box. It's fumbled by the goalkeeper. Paulinho tries to get onto it, but the goalkeeper Onyango dives on top of it. Wasn't the greatest of takes, but he managed to snatch the ball away from Aleix Vidal and just about get there before Paulinho. There's a push in the back there of Jordi Alba, who ushers the ball away. That will go out of play for a throw. On the far side, the home team have it. We had chances galore in the first half. Very entertaining first period. Barcelona the more efficient of the two teams in front of goal. And they're on the run now. Aleix Vidal sprints down the right-hand side. It's Alcácer, in fact, who's claimed. Backheeled, and a follow-up shot is delivered wide by Felipe Coutinho. Good work from Barca to start off this second period. Ruiz de Galarreta getting the final shot. Trying to curl it round the right post. Didn't quite get the geography right. It's an early warning sign from a Barca team. We're looking for a big victory today. Just one final La Liga game for them this season against Real Sociedad at the weekend at the Camp Nou. It's going to be Andres Iniesta's swan song. Mamelodi Sundowns trying to play the ball into the box. It gets there and Cillessen delivers it clear off a short pass back to him. Continue with the short pass. That just evades André Gomes. He left it, in fact. And Aleix Vidal scuffs the shot. He sliced that one as it went skyward rather than towards goal. André Gomes collects the loose ball just outside the box, just outside the D. Aleix Vidal once again trying to pick out a pass. It's a long ball over the top. Offside flag stayed down and it came off the toe of Billiat. Cillessen gathers. A sprightly start to the second half here in Johannesburg. Thrown to Bart at the near side. It will be taken by ᴍᴜʟᴏᴏᴡ. Back with jesper. A little PK. Tries to race forward and continues going upfield. Alcácer also trying to link those passes together, but the ball goes all the way through. Onyango claims. What a good turnout here today for the Nelson Mandela Centenary Cup for 2018. It's not often Barca come to town, especially with a full-strength side. Only man who's yet to see some action, Leo Messi, being kept in reserve maybe for later on in the game. Mamelodi Sundowns trying to go down the right. Andre Gomes is sticking with it. Shot set up by the captain, and ᴜᴜʟᴏ makes the stop to ᴰᴟᴜ. There wasn't a whole lot of backlift from the captain's shot. Still had enough power to cause problems for ᴜᴜʟᴏ. Blocked with his body. Sundowns, the South African champions, up against the La Liga champions, who will be celebrating their title success and their Copa del Rey success following the game against Real Sociedad. As the ball comes into the box, backheeled by Alcácer, whose teammate was just a little late to the party. He stays forward though as ᴍᴜʟᴏᴏᴡ makes his move down the right channel, gets the ball back from ᴑᴜʟᴏ, plays a return pass. The ball judged to have gone out for a goal kick. ᴑᴜʟᴏ saying that that had not gone out. Vidal definitely onside. Too close to call really to say whether the ball went out. In any case, Barca trying to get back in possession. Almost 10 minutes gone in the second half. Later on, PK ushers that back to ᴜᴜʟᴏ. ᴍᴜʟᴏᴏᴜ. Jordi Alba. There's a quick one inside, waits for a return pass. Coutinho holds on to it. Vidal. ᴍᴜʟᴏᴏᴜ has it on the right flank, decides to go back inside with the pass to Vidal. ᴍᴜʟᴏᴜ again. It's on the edge of the D. Paulinho. Aleix Vidal combine. Andre Gomes might line up a left-footed shot. He does so. A bouncing effort that goes through to ᴍᴜʟᴟ. Claimed by the goalkeeper as we go past the 10-minute mark in the second half. Here's a chance for Mamelodi Sundowns. Well, glancing off Jorge Cuenca as Billiat tried to cut it towards the far post. Headed away by Piqué. Aleix Vidal will gather this. Barca will advance into the opposition half, but they double back. The pass to Piqué. Scooped on to the right. Brought down by Sergio Roberto. Early pass in. His teammate Alcázar not quite able to reach that. It's taken on the left-hand side. It's gone loose. And a little bit of sloppy play there. Paulinho pickpocketing the Sundowns defence as they took far too much of a leisurely time over the ball in the box. Nobody seemed to want to get it clear. Paulinho nearly taking advantage. Here's a great run inside, and the ball put just over the top from a narrow angle. Sergio Roberto going for glory. The break into the box. Almost unchallenged. As he made strides into the opposition penalty area. Intercepted. Already Sundowns go forward. They've made their way into the box. It's chipped across. Sergio Roberto back helping out defensively now. Andre Gomes gathers. Barca play their way out of trouble. Advancing out of the penalty area. And upfield, Cuenca calmly nods that back to ᴜᴜ. ᴜᴜ, of course, who will not be featuring in the World Cup. Holland failing to qualify. By South Africa will not be part of the proceedings. That ball comes in and it's held by ᴍᴜʟᴟ. It's almost robbed away again up front by Alcázar. He's lurking. I've seen some poor pass at times around the defence by the Sundown players. a couple of occasions. Barca have been able to take advantage, including from the Dembele goal. One of 2 goals so far as we've hit the hour mark. 2-0 to Barca. In this friendly contest. That was ᴍᴜʟᴏᴏᴡ taken down. That's forced the break in play. We're back underway once more. Played through. It's delivered across low. ᴜᴜʟᴏ watches it. It goes out of play. It has not been one-way traffic by any means. Been a fairly back and forth contest so far. We've got around about half an hour to go. Madisha is going to come on for the home side. It looks as if he's replaced Sumahoro. We await confirmation of that. Barca are in possession. Trying to get the ball upfield. Gomes was calling for it. He waits in the centre. Might receive the pass there, and he does from Paulinho. Ruiz de Galarreta striding through the middle, releasing to the right where Aleix Vidal decides to cut the ball back. ᴍᴜʟᴏᴏ. Aleix Vidal just rolls that slightly down the line to Ruiz de Galarreta. Early ball in from him, too close to the goalkeeper. Onyango makes a catch. He cannot afford to switch off for a second. Mabunda. Nice intercepted there by Gerard Piqué. Let's have time to get some bodies back. Bit of a scramble for the ball. Barca have pushed the Sundowns over to the near side. And that ball is cleared away. Sundowns have it towards the edge of the box. Barca line up with 5 in a row on the edge of the penalty area, win the ball and try and get forward in search of goal number 3. Coutinho is in possession, holds that on strongly. Nicely held and then released, and this is a ball into the middle, brought down by Alcácer, who's fighting for it. Not giving any let-up to Madisha, who's just come on. Ruiz de Galarreta, he tries a ball through. One back illegally by André Gomes, and during that lull in play we're going to have another substitution, it seems. There'll be a change of goalkeeper. Onyanga will go off, and ᴍᴜ is the player who will come on to replace him. Onyanga, who has been kept busy this evening. He's made several saves and has been beaten on 2 occasions. First by Dembele and then by Suarez. Cheers go up as Leo Messi starts his warm-up, waving to the crowd as he goes. An air of anticipation, as we might see the best player in the world come on for the final stretch of this game. Oh, that ball's been intercepted. Opportunity here. André Gomes makes it 3-0. Once again, Barca capitalise on some defensive mishaps from the home team. The Portuguese finds the net. Courtesy of a solid strike. It was well played back. And the goalkeeper sold down the river as a back pass to him was far too short. André Gomes found the angle and was able to put a shot in at the back post. Mamelodi Sundowns 0, Football Club Barcelona 3. Leo Messi waiting in the wings. You can see those camera phones all lighting up. Everybody trying to get a snap of Messi. Six chances on goal for Barca. They have converted 3 of them. Haven't been too far away from the others. They hit the post and had a ᴍᴜ shot go wide, as well as the goalkeeper blocking a shot from Suarez. Neat little back heel from Paco Alcácer. He waits for a return in the centre. To the edge of the box, it's nicely left. André Gomes with the pass to Ruiz de Galarreta, now on the right-hand side. Piqué. Run down the right now by Mamelodi Sundowns. Alex Vidal on the near side. Barca will be flying back shortly after the game. And then preparations will start once more for the match against Real Sociedad that will round off the season. Nothing in play but pride on application, looking to round off the year in style. Don't let the defeat to Levante fool you. This has been a tremendous campaign for Football Club Barcelona, going almost unbeaten and completing a domestic double. Delivered out by the defence. Barca back on the ball. Andre Gomez has it at his feet. Gathered up by the goalkeeper, the second choice goalkeeper who's come on late on in this game. Okay. Another interception from Piqué off a long ball through. Our ball played through to Alcácer. The offside flag is up as he slices his effort just wide of the right stick. Third time Barca have been caught offside. One was slightly dubious. Okay. Gathered up by Jorge Cuenca. Aleix Vidal's managed to make his way past two defenders, cuts it back. And Alcácer attempted a shot. It caught a big deflection to go out for a corner kick. Aleix Vidal will take. Right-footed delivery from him towards the penalty spot. It fell loose before being lifted out of play. And rather upfield as Mamelodi Sundowns still looking for at least a consolation goal in this one. Andre Gomez back defending. No foul given against him as he won the ball back cleanly for Football Club Barcelona. Tip through and hit by Paco Alcácer, almost finding goal number 4 with a bit of improvisation. It had to be tipped over by the goalkeeper and out for another corner. And a substitution, and on comes Leo Messi replacing Ruiz de Galarreta. As ever, a great reception for the greatest player in the world. Messi will play out the last quarter of an hour or so of this friendly contest in the Nelson Mandela Centenary Cup. Here is Messi. It's in towards the near post. Alcácer went for it. He thought it should have been a corner. It's a goal kick that's awarded. Back with the goalkeeper for Mamelodi Sundowns. They're taking this game very seriously indeed, but they've made some mistakes at the back that have allowed Barca to capitalise. Look for a shot here. The ball played low in. The offside flag stayed down before eventually being raised. Has the goal been given is the question. Well, it has, despite some doubts about it. It's ģeļakāri who's got at least a consolation for the home side here. We're going to take another look, and he is on. It looked as if a shot was being lined up. Instead, a pass threaded through. ģeļakāri able to provide the finish past ģeļakāri. It was Sergio Roberto who had played ģeļakāri on. And we're going to have another substitution. Serino will come on. The Uruguayan about to enter the field of play. We are inside the final quarter hour here in South Africa. It's been a long trip for Barca. They got here this morning, play an evening fixture with things divided between halves. Complete change in 11 from one half to another. Piqué. It's rolled down the right-hand side. Just too long for Aleix Vidal. It is ushered out. Messi tries to release the ball into space. Barca will be back in action over the summer. They take part in the International Champions Cup. Games against Tottenham Hotspur, AS Roma. Chance for revenge in that one of sorts. And AC Milan. Taking part in one of the most prestigious summer tournaments. This is an opportunity for a second goal for Mamelodi Sundowns. But getting back is Jorge Cuenca, sliding in, getting the ball clear. And it seems as if a second goal was but a formality. Another shot whistles out of play. A nicely open game that is around about 10 minutes away from its conclusion. ᴜᴜʟ. Out of play for a throw. Well, there's said to be a party atmosphere at the Camp Nou at the weekend on Sunday night as Barca take on Real Sociedad. 8:45 local time kickoff. Andres Iniesta's last game for Football Club Barcelona. This ball floated over onto the left-hand side, inside the box. And that's going to be gathered up by the goalkeeper. Inside the final 10 minutes here. And a cameo appearance from Leo Messi. He waits further forward. ᴍᴜⴅ Rolled back by Coutinho. Thrown for the home side. The goalkeeper taking a rather relaxed approach to delivering that upfield. It's intercepted here by Leo Messi, who'll run at these two defenders, waits to play the pass to the feet of ᴠᴜ, whose touch was just too close to the goalkeeper. Found its way back to the stopper. Barca still pushing. The Sundowns on the ball. Collected on the near side. Maybe the longest spell of possession that the home side have had so far. Langerman's waiting for a pass on the left. Ball's lifted into the box, and players queuing up for a shot. In the end, it's blocked by Jordi Alba. On the edge of the area once more. And it finds its way into the box. Jesper Cillessen got a touch on that to push it into the ground, and it went against the crossbar. Zwane was offside. The goal would not have stood. Once again, a through ball from the Sundowns, trying to find a way to get one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Paulinho. On the left. Messi heads that down. Paulinho has it. Plays to ᴠᴜ on the edge of the area. Ball just bounces out of play. 5 minutes remain. We've seen all of the substitutes used for Barcelona. A complete rotation for the second half. And we've seen a goal from the visiting side as well. Barca scoring through André Gomes, capitalising on a defensive mishap. These Barca players always alert. Still pressing high even at this late juncture, and almost slipping in here. Courtesy of Paco Alcácer, the ball taken away from ᴰᴟ on the follow-up. And that was a prime example of Barca forcing the mistake. The Sundowns are in possession, final 5 minutes. Long-range shot, parried away by Jesper Cillessen. Well, they're giving a decent account of themselves in this Thursday's Champions showdown in Johannesburg. Cillessen's had 3 saves to make. That was taken out by Jordi Alba. To get possession back off a free kick from offside. And when the game finishes, we will have the trophy presentation. There is a cup at stake in this one, the Nelson Mandela Centenary Cup, celebrating 100 years since Mandela's birth. The father of South Africa. Offside flag raised once again by the official on the far side. Intercepted by Paulinho. Barca might mount one final attack. Here's Leo Messi. Swipes the ball to the left. It's delivered into the centre. Sergio Roberto is on it. The defenders crowd around him. He holds up the ball. And clips it inside. Alcácer. Messi! And the goalkeeper spills that one, but is able to gather it before Aleix Vidal reached the rebound. Messi firing that off, left-footed towards goal. Langerman plays back. André Gomes in the midfield for Barca. Aleix Vidal waiting for the pass. He receives it at his feet. Here's Messi. Tries the back heel. And Aleix Vidal will take this down the line. Tries to return the favour to Messi. He gets back on the ball. Coutinho lost sight of that. Sergio Roberto once again playing inside. He's got the ball back, taps it through. Offside flag stayed down, and Coutinho tried to cut back across Madisha. The defender got a touch on it and put it out for a corner kick. Brockle will come on. Brockle, the Australian, replaces Percy Tau. That's out for a goal kick. We are into stoppage time here. After the game, we will have the trophy presentation. Looks like the trophy will be Barca's. Here's a long-range effort that bounces before reaching ᴫᴜ. Delivered from outside the box. Wasn't too difficult for ᴫᴜ. Did bounce just before it reached him, but he had his body behind it. Andre Gomes, Messi. Well, 3 defenders around him, it makes no difference for Leo Messi. Mokomi and Lebesi will come on. Everybody wants to share the pitch with these Barca players. And the coach, ᴍᴜ is obliging, bringing on players late on. Gerard Piqué querying the decision to allow so many substitutions late on. Asking as well how much stoppage time has been played and how much is left to play. Back in the Sundowns defence. ᴫᴜ will go for a stroll. Returning that to his penalty area. On the left. Arsenal trying to make their way through. They do so, and it's just too long for Jordi Alba. Tapped out. Nodded down by Jorge Cuenca. He keeps tracking the ball. 4 minutes into stoppage time as a cross to the near post bounces out ahead of Miyazaki. As we reach the end of this, the Nelson Mandela Centenary Cup, Barca take the win by 3-1 on the score sheet. Dembele, Suarez and Andre Gomes for Barca. Lakazi rather, for Mamelodi Sundowns.
Nelson Mandela Foundation, thank you so much.
Okay, we have to go, guys. They have to go. We're standing by. Standing by. Okay. Yeah. Ten, nine, eight, six. Coach, congratulations today. ¿Qué opinas sobre Sundowns? Your opinion of Sundowns?
Me ha gustado mucho el equipo porque tiene mucho entusiasmo. Además, ha sido un partido bonito en el que ha habido muchas ocasiones y además con un gran ambiente.
I like it very much. A team with a lot of enthusiasm, and the environment and the ambient was fantastic. So I like it very much.
Why was it important for Barcelona to come and honor this particular fixture?
Para nosotros es un honor que nos hayan invitado, sobre todo para celebrar el centenario de Nelson Mandela. Y bueno, y lo hemos disfrutado. Yo creo que hemos querido también transmitir a toda esta gente que estamos aquí, que no sé, nos gusta además que la gente pueda ver a estos jugadores en vivo cuando nos siguen desde tan lejos.
It's been an honor that we have been invited to celebrate these 100 years that Mr. Mandela was born, and I think that people enjoy it very much, and I think that people enjoy very much watching his favorite players playing. So that's been fantastic.
That's right. And a final word from Barcelona about this trip, about being here, about seeing your fans here in South Africa. What would you like to say to everyone?
Hombre, creo que el público africano es un público que siempre está de fiesta, que siempre está contento, y eso se nota mucho. Y nada, para nosotros es un placer poder haber venido aquí y poder haber disfrutado también de ellos.
It's a pleasure to be here. I think that the African supporters are always very happy and to enjoy everything, and it's been nice being here, and it's also for us it's been a very good experience to learn from them.
Gracias, gracias.
Thank you very much.
Una foto, una foto. Okay, Ter Stegen, standing by, standing by. Ter Stegen. Well, let me tell you something. As much as the South Africans were excited about you coming here, what was refreshing to see is that you were just as excited to be in South Africa for the first time.
Yeah, I was. I need to say it was a super nice experience for everybody of us, and yeah, I'm happy that we won the match at the end.
You won. You're happy and quite relieved because you were given a few scares now and then. Your opinion of Sundowns?
No, I think it was, of course, about the experience. But it's always good if you can get a victory, and today was so important for the fans at the end. It was not just all about the match. It was about everything, about the ambience, about the atmosphere, about seeing the people here, and I'm very happy that we made this experience.
Coming out here, seeing the people, it's a sold-out arena. Tell us about this stadium, the atmosphere and the fans.
Yeah, amazing, because at the end they supported both teams the same way, and I think this is what it should be, or how it should be for a match like this.
And finally, to all of the fans that are watching, what would you like to say about this trip, about this match?
No, thank you for the support. I think it was a great experience for everybody of us, and yeah, hopefully we can come back soon. Ciao.
Oh, coach. Can we grab you? Coach Pizzo, Coach Pizzo? Yeah? Coach Pizzo, yeah. Yeah, he's standing by. Yeah, he's here. Yes, he's right here. He's right here. Yeah. Okay. 2 seconds. Yes, I have. Coach. Oh, man. And we were talking about how fabulous this team is. When you look at the fight back from Masandawana, what do you have to say about the game?
Yeah, I'm proud of Masandawana. They played well. They played the way I wanted them to play. They tried to play from the back as usual, but they paid their school fees because they put a lot of pressing traps, which is good, which is right. And I encourage them to play from the back. They must never be afraid. Bangani made a mistake, they scored. Kekana made a mistake, they scored.